Hi there, and welcome to episode 10 in our MPC Studio Masterclass series. Now, in this episode, we're going to be looking at adding some of MPC's lo-fi effects plugins over our beat using MPC Studio's touch strip to control the effects in real time. Now, MPC software includes a whole collection of modern-day plugin effects such as half speed, diode clipper, to tube saturation and filters, which are perfect for adding today's textures to your production. Now, how we apply these effects in MPC is also very straightforward. If we hold down the touch strip button, bringing up our Q-Link controls, we can then use the pads to select any of the 16 Q-Link controls available, each with different effects parameters assigned. So we can then use our touch strip to control these effects. Now, as an example, Q-Link number 2 has a wet and dry effect assigned. So we assign this to the drum kit that we want to use by going to our program, selecting the kit, then the pad that we want to trigger the effect on. So we select our pad, then underneath this, where it says Q-Link parameters, we then go to the effect that we want to add. So our plugin is under insert number 2, which is half speed, and we want to select the mix wet and dry. So now I go to the touch strip and we're now affecting the wet and dry level. So let's see how this works in real time.
Don't wait for me.
So we're going to use some of these techniques in real time to record over our beat. And we're going to do this by pressing the automation right button, which goes red. So that means any changes that I'm making with the touch strip will be recorded on our timeline. Now let's move our plugin down. And underneath our piano roll, you'll see where MPC Studio will record the automation. As I move the touch strip, the automation is visually displayed. So let's turn our automation on to read and play back. So we're going to do the same again. This time we're going to navigate to track 12 to our vocal track. And we have a parameter already assigned. So hold down the touch strip and press pad 4. And now we're controlling these parameters. So let's hit automation and play. We can also apply these techniques to our plugin instrument tracks by adding a lo-fi tape stop effect, which I've inserted onto our instrument pad sound. So what I've done, I've used the XY Effects insert plugin, which we're going to bring up now, and one of the presets there is tape stop. So what I've done, I've assigned the on and off parameter on the tape stop plugin onto a Q-Link. So we go to Q-Link number 3, we've selected our pad sound, and then I've selected the insert, which is number 3, and then we've selected the effect. So now when we play the sequence, I can control tape stop from the touch strip. So I can now use this feature from the touch strip and record this as automation over our beat. So all we need to do is put MPC Studio into automation mode and press play. play this back, let's turn automation onto read and press play. You can apply any of these techniques to any plugins, any effects, all in real time to the cue links controlled by MPC Studio's touch strip. We can also take this a step further. If we go to our touch strip button and select the touch strip parameter, we can now activate the Touch Effects plugin inside the software. And this has a whole bunch of presets that you can use across your whole mix. So as you can see on the LCD screen, we can scroll through all of the different presets available. So as soon as we play our track, we can actually apply these in real time for a live performance. On our final episode, I'm going to be showing you how you can export your track out of MPC as an MP3 WAV file or stems to bring into your DAW.